Welcome to Underscore, NCPR's regional music project and podcast. I'm Doyle Dean. In June of 2021, I spoke with Pat Johnson, a guitarist from Athens, Ontario, near Kingston and Brockville. In addition to his career playing solo gigs and shows with small groups, he's taught guitar in Brockville for 2 decades. He told me that learning to play well doesn't come easily. Here's Pat Johnson on Underscore.
It is not a gift. People say it's a gift. I disagree. It is not a gift. You earn how to play. At least I have to earn it. It didn't come to me. I had to go after it every ounce. I'm not gifted when it comes to being able to play music. Every note is like lifting a brick.
The woman I love took from my best friend. Some joker got lucky and stole her back again. You better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors.
Take me back to when you got your first guitar.
I was 21 when I first started playing. So not exactly a child prodigy. I'm an avid music collector. I just love buying records and CDs and listening to them, and did a lot of that. So when all my friends were out partying, I would spend my money on records instead. I can be particularly impatient with myself, and I wasn't sure that I'd be able to learn how to play an instrument, but I started picking it up when I was 21. I bought my first guitar with my first paycheck out of finishing school, and just put myself into it. And I had a good teacher in Brockville, and now I teach at his store. He's gone now, but I still teach at his store. I've been at his store for, I think, since about 1997. I've been instructing and working there.
You play a certain finger style. Can you kind of like deconstruct it for us?
My guitar teacher was a thumb guy. He would, use his thumb, like that kind of Chet Atkins type thing, and so learning how to play, say, in the style of maybe a Mississippi John Hurt or something like that, where he would have like he would have the accompaniment, and then he'd play like fragments of the melody on top of that. So if this is a song like Karina Karina. Corina, where'd you stay last night? Corina, where'd you stay last night? Came in this morning, the sun was shining bright. So you hear a bit of the chord that's happening there. It's almost, you're trying to create the illusion that there's maybe more than one guitar playing at the same time. And that's a really satisfying way to play, particularly when you're playing by yourself.
Yeah, that's nice. It really, you're right. It really does kind of sound like a whole band is happening there. Tell me what you enjoy about teaching.
Both my wife and I are artists, and if you're going to make a living in the art world, teaching is probably something you're going to end up doing. And, I do have students who I really feel like I'm passing it on. That's a common thing that a lot of teachers will say, is the idea that you're passing on that ability to do music. And music's a good and healthy thing for people to be able to do. And I think my students would attest that I am patient. I hear that a lot. How do you put up with this? How do you listen to me? But I understand what it's like to be there. I really remember it very clearly, that your fingers just like, these are my fingers and they're not doing what I want. And how do I get there? And, freaking out on them is not going to do any good. So I just have to be patient and slow it down and work away at it. That's a muscle, and teaching people how to grow that muscle inside themselves, being patient and to apply themselves to something. No amount of begging will get you the skill to be able to play. You have to earn it yourself.
Thanks, Pat.
Hopefully you enjoyed the interview as much as I did. It was great.
Yeah, good. That was guitarist Pat Johnson from Athens, Ontario, near Kingston. I spoke with him in June of 2021 as part of our Underscore project. Here at North Country Public Radio, we've been using music by regional artists during our news programs, and you can learn more about them at ncpr.org/underscore. And just a reminder that NCPR is listener supported. We welcome your contribution to the station at ncpr.org/give. And thank you. For Underscore on North Country Public Radio, this is Doyle Dean.